Do steady state cardio. I know the world either hates on steady state cardio or wants you to do so much steady state cardio that you have no time for any other form of exercise. However, they're both right and they're both wrong. Okay, the thing with steady state cardio is one of the great health waves that happened that changed the world. You know, if you go back 60 years in history and you were to tell someone that, hey, I'm going to go for a run, they'd say, from what? They didn't understand. Jogging wasn't a thing yet. Okay, jogging happened. However, jogging went to this huge pendulum swing of you have to do it 5 days per week or you're screwing up. No, that is not accurate. Actually, that's very damaging to your body, even if you're training for a marathon. Okay, some distance that you have to go really long distances. And then the other side said, you don't need it, never ever do it. Now that's wrong too, because we get a lot of actual very good benefit from slow steady state cardio. It affects our autonomic nervous system, which is like basically your ability to turn up and shut down. Okay, so it affects the health of your heart. It increases the thickness in a good way of one of the walls of your heart that you actually need, that increases the stroke volume. So we can pump more blood in less time. With every stroke, we're getting more out of it if we do this in a way that works for the body instead of against the body. Because if you do it 6, 7, 5, 3 days a week even, you're getting too much for the body to respond to, so it doesn't give you the stimulus that we actually wanted. It actually just stresses out the body and our body can't deal. Okay? We want to get cardio in a way that works for us, not against us. And the way that we do that, we get it 1 to 2 days per week, depending on what your goal is. If you want to run a marathon, you're going to have to do 2 days a week. You just are. But I think that you can still run your marathon with less. Okay? And there's plenty of research that is showing this. If you get too much, you suppress your immune system, you get sick. If you get too much, we put too much stress on the body and we can't actually perform in the way that we need to perform because the body is just starving for recovery the entire time. So you need 1 to 2 days per week, tops, of steady state cardio, but you want to get at least one. Okay, why do you want to get at least one? Because you want all of the good stuff without all of the negative shit. Okay, and we want about 10 to 45 minutes every time that we do this. Okay, so 10 to 45 minutes of steady state cardio every week. Okay, this isn't very hard to get, and steady state cardio is where you're keeping your body. Most people will stick between about 120 and 140 beats per minute, and you only want to do that 2 times per week at a max, 1 time per week at a minimum, okay, depending on your goals, which we go more over in Coax the Gain. So I highly encourage you to pick up that book. If you have any questions about this, write in. But anybody telling you that they run 70 miles a week, that's not bragging. That's them bragging, but it's not something they should brag about. That's something they should feel stupid about because they're just very ignorant and uneducated. So they think that they're doing something good for themselves, but they're really not. Don't fall for the status quo trick that you have to go out there and jog every day of the week. No, you don't. No, you don't. You need to work for your body, not against your body. But you need to do steady state cardio. 10 to 45 minutes per week, or 10 to 45 minutes 1 to 2 times per week, tops.